Hey guys, so today I have a video for you. It's gonna be about what I got today at the Lush store. I usually try to stay away from there because they can get kind of pricey for me anyway. If you don't know what Lush is, it's a store that sells kind of, I guess you could say, they're kind of like a natural Bath and Body Works store. Their products can include different kinds of soaps, shampoos, lotions, etc. If you watch a video I made previously, it was my first video, I did that about just flipping through the Lush magazine, which I might do in a little section coming up in the video, to just kind of explain the products I got. Now, I didn't go incredibly crazy and get too much stuff, but I did get a couple products that I think I like. So, what I'll first show you is the packaging and things like that, and then later I'll just get to the descriptions of the products that I got. Okay, so to start us off, this is the bag that it came in. It can be kind of loud, I'm so sorry if it is. So it just came in this bag. Kind of like a Christmas theme or holiday theme, whichever. The side just has the website listed there. So we've got a bag that's kind of a navy color, some bright red on the sides and on the bottom. And it's got little Christmas tree designs. And then it also has there's a little Santa hat design here on the side. We've also got a nice gold bell right there, as well as a snowflake. And over on this side, we have little holly berries, and then the prickly holly leaves. And then last but not least, we've got a little candy cane over here. Okay. So that kind of covers the bag that it came in. I'll pull out what I have inside of it. So sorry if this is too loud. I believe that's it. Oh, there's also one more thing inside of it. So it came with a little tin as well. Okay, so I've just put my bag over there to the side. Okay, so we've got our little Lush tin. And I'll show you what the purpose of this is later. I believe this is a little metal tin, and I do have one already, but I was just purchasing this as a gift. The second one. So if we open it up, they're not so hard to open. I just want to do it quietly. It is hard to open if you're trying to be incredibly quiet. Okay. So there we go. There we go. We've got our little lid. Got the L, U, S, and H for Lush. This little design on top. And this lid just kind of goes on top. So as you can see, it just has 3 little divots on the top. 1, 2. Or maybe it only has 2. 1, 2, 3. No, I was right the first time. It does have 3. So I guess to undo this, you would just pop each one. There we go. And it comes off nice and easy. So I do have my little Lush magazine over there. So I can go through it and read you guys the description for these tins. Okay. So I'll put this aside for now. I think that there's a page about it in here, so let's try to find it together. I think I remember seeing it. Yeah, I believe it's near these shampoo bars. Okay, there it is. Alright, so I thought it would be a longer description, but all it says is that it's a round tin, and it just gives the price, which is $3.95 each. Now, I know that that's, almost $4. That's kind of expensive for just a little tin, but the way I figure it is that if you enjoy their shampoo bars, this is a little great place to store them because it fits them nice and snugly and keeps them intact. Okay, so that's just the tin. We can now move on and take out our shampoo bars from their actual packaging here. We believe in making effective products from fresh organic fruit and vegetables, the finest essential oils, and safe synthetics. We believe in buying ingredients only from companies that do not conduct or commission tests on animals, and in testing our products on humans. We invent our own products and fragrances. We make them fresh by hand, using little or no preservatives or packaging, using only vegetarian ingredients, and tell you when they were made. We believe in happy people making happy soap, putting our faces on our products, and making our moms proud. We believe in long candlelit baths, sharing showers, massage, filling the world with perfume, and in the right to make mistakes, lose everything, and start again. We believe our products are good value, that we should make a profit, and that the customer is right. We also believe words like fresh and organic have an honest meaning beyond marketing. Okay, so that's kind of just their philosophy, I guess. Okay, so these are the products I got. So as you can see, they do kind of like break apart a little bit. But that's what they were specifically designed to do. Now what a shampoo bar is it's a solid bar of shampoo, obviously. It's kind of just the same idea as a soap, but it's made with ingredients specific to shampooing your hair. You can double it up and use it as a soap as well to double your usage. There's a closer angle of it there. But these do last kind of a long time, longer than you'd think. Okay, that's getting pieces everywhere. Now I have two different types here. These two are called the Godiva bar. This is a 2-in-1 conditioner and shampoo. So these little, they almost look like sprinkles from like an ice cream store. But these little pieces are the shampoo, and then the little solid pieces contained in the bar are, I believe, shea butter. And they're just solid pieces of shea butter in the bar to act as a conditioner for your hair. Okay. And the way they work, along with the tin, is you just kind of put it in. And you might have to kind of like pack it. But they fit like that. And then just put on the cap. And you would just clamp that down so that it would stay sealed. But for now, I'll just leave it out. It doesn't want to come out. It feels too snug in there. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we can go through our little magazine and see what description it gives for these. Okay, here we go. So they're shampoo bars. Our naked solid shampoo bars are great alternative to liquid shampoos as they don't need packaging, and they last for up to 80 washes. Alright, so this is the Godiva one that I have. Cleanse, condition, and hydrate. A 2-in-1 shampoo bar with cocoa butter to condition your hair, scented with hibiscus and jasmine. Then it goes ahead and lists the ingredients. It also gives you a little how to use section. So, to create lots of lather, either rub your bar between your hands or straight onto wet hair. Massage into the hair and scalp as you usually would, and then rinse out. I can just show you how the real bars compare to this one in the picture. I think they match up pretty well. Now, of course, each one's gonna look different. So the picture in the magazine is not quite true to size, but so this bar, I recommend washing your hair every other day. Showering every single day and washing your hair each time is actually unhealthy for the hair. So it's better if you shower every other day. It's better if you wash your hair every other day. When you wash your hair every single day, you're actually stripping it of oils that it needs. And it's actually just better for your hair and scalp. If you limit it to every other day or a few times a week, what I usually do is wash with a certain liquid shampoo, and I might use that liquid shampoo. It's not from Lush, but I might use that maybe every other time, or once every few weeks, just depending on how my hair is doing with these more natural shampoo bars. I just really think it's a cool concept how you can use these, and what I also like about them is how portable they are. You know, if you just put them in their little tin, you can just pop the tin into a bag and take it with you anywhere you go. Now, obviously, they can get a little bit messy, but if you're just confining it to the tin, which is where it should be, then you'll be all set. Obviously, if you have another container that you can put it in, then you don't need to purchase the tin, and you can just use that container. But I do think it's great if you have something that actually fits the size of the bar, just so that you're not including any extra water or moisture in there. I want to let you know how this bar smells actually, and to be honest, I don't have a great sense of smell. So it's hard for me to gauge the intensity of certain scents, but I can try to give you an idea. Well, I'll just start off by saying that this Godiva bar has my favorite scent, possibly of any product from Lush. It's kind of floral, but like I said before in the description, it has those hints of jasmine and hibiscus in it. And I probably bought 2 or 3 of these bars in the past. The reason I bought an extra is because I want to give one of them as a gift. But I've used the Godiva bar a couple times in the past, and they last for months, especially if you're storing them in these little tins or a good sealed container. They can last a long time. And again, you would just use them. They can also double as a soap, a body soap or a facial soap. They're just great for everything. And I also like how they have that hint of conditioner, because normally I don't like to condition my hair at all. I only like to use shampoo. When I use conditioner separately, it just adds too much heaviness to my hair, and it tends to get oily faster. And my hair does pretty well without any conditioner, to be quite honest. But I do like how this one has little tiny bits of conditioner. So you would use this by just rubbing it in between your hands in the shower, or just making your hair wet, and then not even scrubbing the shampoo bar onto the scalp or the hair, but just gliding it over 1 time, 2 times, and then 3 times. I like to do my right side, and then over the back, and then the left side of my head. And just by rubbing it over kind of lightly, you'll get enough of the product into your hair that you'll be able to get a pretty good lather. And you really don't need much of a lather with this for it to be effective in cleaning your hair. So that's what I can say about this Godiva bar. Now, again, I would highly recommend it for both women and men. I think it smells great. I think anyone might enjoy that smell, but it really is just up to you. There are many products in the Lush store that I think look great, but unfortunately I don't enjoy those smells, so it's totally just up to your personal preference. Now I do want to get to the second bar I got, and I'll give you guys a close-up look at it. It has the same texture of the little, they're almost like little shots or little jimmies. You know, those sprinkles that you would find in an ice cream cone. All just packed and pressed into 1 bar. That would literally just fit in the palm of your hand. These are very lightweight also. The texture on the top is smooth, it's not bumpy or anything. After you use it a couple of times, it smooths out even more. Again, I can't speak for this specific type of bar because this is the first time I've ever bought it, and I haven't tried it yet because I only bought these today. But I would guess that this would probably last me at least 4 months, at the way I wash my hair. Both of these bars, both the Godiva and this type, both cost $11.95 each in store, but they do last a long time again. The tin cost $3.95, and I think it's kind of worth it to get the tin. I do. Okay, so this bar is just pure white. This is only a shampoo bar. There's no conditioner contained in this bar. I'll try to describe the smell for you. Okay, so this, to me, seems less floral. Kind of just a clean scent. maybe a hint of floral notes in there. I'll try it again. It just smells very clean and fresh. Some of their shampoo bars kind of have like a spiciness to them, which is it's a strange scent to describe, but this one is just very clean, simple, fresh, and I'm excited to see how this one works with my hair. I'll try to find the description for this one in the magazine. There's a little note card in here. That's interesting. So as you can see, they have a whole entire lines of products. Alright, so we're in the hair section. Okay, so it looks like they start out with some lotions in the hair section. Excuse me, shampoos and gels. Alright, so we're back at the shampoo bars again. This was the one that I was kind of describing as having like a spicy scent. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it says spicy cinnamon clove and nettle bar. That's especially good for thinner, fine hair. To me, I just don't enjoy that scent, personally. Now, when I was in the store today, you'll see here they have the Scenic shampoo bar. It claims that it's for big beachy hair, and it did advertise as giving volume to your hair. It says, ahoy, sea salt, seaweed, and lemon leave hair with loads of volume and shine. Okay, and yes, it really is that vibrant of a blue. Now, I did enjoy the Scenic scent when I went in there today, but I figured I would just stick with purchasing 2 shampoo bars today, so I kind of just skipped that. And maybe I'll get that next time. Alright, so this is our Ultimate Shine Bar. And I'll just read you that description. For unbelievable shine, violet leaf, yang yang, and elemi oils will transform hair into lustrous, shiny tresses. Okay, so apparently it has violet in there. It also contains flower oils, leaf extracts. Let's see what else. Let's see if you guys can read that. So, flower oils, leaf extracts, and it just seems like a few essential oils. Okay. So, that's the description for this bar. And I am just excited to try it out. I was telling the associate in the store, I asked her whether I should buy this Ultimate Shine bar or the Scenic bar, and she kind of asked about how my hair is in the winter. My hair does kind of get staticky in the winter, so I told her that, and she suggested that if I like the texture of my hair, I should just go with the Ultimate Shine, because I don't need that extra volume and body, because my hair is pretty thick, and it does have enough volume, I think, in my opinion. But so I went with this one, and I'm happy I did, and I think next time I'll try out the Scenic. Alright guys, so that'll be it for my shampoo bars. I did also want to show you, though, a couple other items I have previously purchased from Lush. It includes one massage bar and the remnants, or anyway, of a bubble bar that I have that I bought a while ago. And I'll just show you guys those. Now they also sell tins for massage bars, but like I was saying before, if you have another container that you can just use instead of buying a tin, that's totally fine. And for me, I did have one that could fit this massage bar. It's a plastic one, so it was a bit cheaper, but I think it's worked out pretty well so far. So I'll open it up. Okay, so I have used this bar previously. This is a massage bar, so it's different from the shampoo bar. The purpose of this bar is to kind of act as a lotion in bar form, and you just are supposed to kind of rub it in between your palms and warm up the oils that are in it. This one in particular is called the Therapy Bar, and I have used it before again, so it might have a couple of little like threads from if it brushed against my clothing or something like that on it. I'll try to describe the smell for you, and then I'll go ahead and look it up in our magazine. When you rub it together, the warmth of your hands is enough to act in order to melt the bar just a little bit so that the lotion in it gets in your hands. And I have never used this as an actual massage bar, but say you come out of the shower and your skin's still a little bit damp, you want to seal in that moisture. You can just rub this in between your palms and then just kind of rub your palms onto your arms or shoulders or, I don't know, legs or wherever, feet even, hands, wherever you need a little bit of moisture. So I already have a bit on my hands right now. Okay, so I'll try to describe the smell for you. Okay, so this smell I do also enjoy. This is probably my other main favorite scent from Lush. It has a bit more of a kick to it, I suppose, but it's not in your face. It's very relaxing. I'll try to look up the description so that I can give you guys an accurate description. Maybe it will remind me of some good adjectives I can use to describe. And as you can see on my hands, they're kind of already cracked from the cold because I was outside this weekend. And I didn't even realize they were becoming so dry, unfortunately. But now that I know, I can be able to kind of prevent it in the future. Okay, so we'll look up our Therapy Bar. So here are the massage bars, and this is the Therapy. So new, the little bumps and ridges are more defined. Let's see. Because everybody needs a little sometimes. Simple, gentle, and deeply moisturizing with organic neroli and lavender essential oils. Okay, and there it is. It's kind of like an off-white color. The texture of it is very smooth and kind of it's meant to do because it's a massage bar. I've used this probably, I don't know, I would say 6 times so far, but I've had it for a while. Now, their products are always made fresh, but they do last a long time. And this smells and feels no different from the day I bought it, which I would say is possibly a year ago. Maybe a little bit less than that, but roughly a year. Okay, so that's the therapy bar. It's kind of, it does provide a heavy moisture. It's not light, but I think that's kind of the purpose of it. Because it's called therapy after all, so if your skin needs a little bit of moisturizing therapy to heal crackles or abrasions or just severe dryness, I think it really could help. Now I recommend putting it on or using it probably before you go to sleep at night because it is kind of oily and it does offer that heavy moisture. And by the next day when you wake up, your skin's gonna feel a lot better. And the scent is also somewhat strong, to my nose anyway. It does kind of stick with you. So the times that I put it on, even the night before, I've been able to kind of smell it the next day still. In the morning when I wake up. And it's a very refreshing smell. So that is the therapy bar from Lush. And now I will show you guys the French Kiss bubble bar. Now, I saved this in its packaging, but I did get this a while ago, so there may be some evidence of that on the packaging. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and unwrap this for you. So I think some dye from the bubble bar kind of soaked through the paper wrapping, but that's all that is. Okay, so this is the top half of the French Kiss bubble bar. It has a little stem of lavender there on the top. I'll try to be very gentle with this because it is more powdery than the other items I've been handling. And I don't want to lose much of this or any part of this. Now the reason it looks like it's just the top of it is because I have cut the bottom parts off to use separately on separate occasions. So originally, I would say it was twice this size. It probably extended down here. It was more of a large triangle. And it did have the swirly pink pattern throughout. Now the lavender obviously is more of a garnish. It's not very necessary for the function or scent of the bubble bar. But it is a beautiful thing. It's just kind of a magenta and white pattern swirled. Kind of a packed powdery texture. It's very dense. And I'll try to describe the smell for you again. Okay. So this kind of does have, it's hard for me to describe smells, but this kind of does have the scent that you would imagine to go with something that produces a lot of bubbles. It's kind of floral, very relaxing, very relaxing. And I can attest to the fact that they do create a lot of bubbles when you use them in the bath. Okay, so here is the bubble bar section. Bear Wonder Blanket of Bubbles. Our preservative-free, solid bubble bars are packed full of fragrant essential oils to suit every mood. And it describes how to use them here. Enjoy mountains of Hollywood-style bubbles by crumbling your bubble bar under the running tap and watching the bubbles rise. Alright. So the coloring for this description is a little bit different from the one that I bought. I think originally it might have been more of a purple color. Perhaps it shifted over time. But to be honest, I don't remember it being quite as purple as this image depicts. So there it is. It's a swirly pattern with that little twig of lavender sticking out of it. Okay, so French kiss. Elegant and sophisticated. A luxurious lavender and rosemary bath with extra virgin coconut oil to soften. And as you can see, it lists a bunch of various essential oils. And it says it was made in Canada as well. So, that's the basics for that. Now to give you a better idea, a clearer idea of how to use them, if you were ever to purchase a bubble bar, they come in many different shapes and sizes. You can kind of explore the various options on the Lush website. They range in their scents as well. But what I recommend is purchasing the bubble bar, and you can take a very sharp knife. A non-serrated knife tends to work best. Simply put the bubble bar into a cutting board or a surface that you can clean afterward, and then cut the bubble bar into segments, and they don't need to be that big. So obviously this is only the top half. I have used this bar though, I believe twice before. So I've cut off a chunk that was roughly this big for another bath, and another one that was roughly that big for another bubble bath. And yes, I use them as it was described when I'm actually making the bubble bath. You just turn on the hot water, let it run, and then kind of hold the segment of the bubble bar in your hand that you want to use right under that running water and just kind of crumbling it between your fingers. And it does produce a lot of bubbles. I really recommend using, cutting them up and using them multiple times because, let's see, so the price listing just on this page alone of the bubble bars listed here, there are many others listed, but one is roughly $9, $7.25, and then roughly $11. So I would want to get multiple uses out of these bars. so that you're not just paying for one bath. Yeah, so the prices range from roughly $7 to $11 or $12. So here are a few that are roughly $6. But I believe that might be as cheap as they go. And once again, really recommend getting your money's worth and cutting them up into sizes that are more manageable for your purposes. If you really want to use the whole bar and go crazy, that's totally up to you as well. But I recommend starting with a little at a time and seeing how it goes. These do produce a lot of bubbles, so you might not need as much as you would think. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in its little case. I'm going to go gently. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised that that lavender twig has stayed intact all this time, but just gonna close that up. Okay guys, so that concludes tonight's video. We've gone over 2 different types of shampoo bars. We've also gone over the therapy massage bar. And then of course we just reviewed the French Kiss Bubble Bar. Excuse me if that was too loud. I recommend all these products. I'm definitely a thorough and frugal shopper, and I would recommend that if you're interested in purchasing any of these products, you find a Lush store near you and go out and give them a try. The associates at the stores are very nice. They allow you to test out most of the products, smell everything, find what works for you. If anything, I think they're too nice. And I don't know. They just want to offer you the best customer service experience possible, and I can't blame them for that, so I think it's all quite alright. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you give some of these products a try, or you explore Lush's other products if they interest you. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, or whenever you're listening to this, and I hope this was a relaxing experience for you. Please feel free to leave any constructive feedback in the comments or any requests that you may have, and if possible, I will try to get around to fulfilling those requests. Alright, so I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys soon.